So, Mr. Bennett, obviously, I'm sure you think Judge Cardozo got it right today?
Well, we're very pleased with the judge's ruling. We had said all along that we believed that Act 2 was constitutional, that in our system of government it's the legislature that decides what the law is going forward. There were no constitutional defects, and we're very pleased that Judge Cardozo decided the way he did.
You know, Mr. Weinoff had been flying over here to handle things up until this point. Talk about why you specifically came today. I mean, how big is that?
Well, I think that the job of an attorney general is to defend important statutes of the state in court. The attorney general is the lawyer for the state. This hearing today dealt with the constitutionality of a statute that I testified was constitutional, and I thought it was important that I argued it myself.
And you and Mr. Hall definitely took some verbal jabs at one another today. Obviously, I guess there's no love lost. I mean, things got rather heated there.
Well, I thought that it was unfortunate that Mr. Hall, rather than concentrate on legal arguments, decided to attack me personally, which the judge commented on. But I did think that was a sign of the weakness of his legal arguments, and I thought it was unfortunate. I thought it was also extremely unfortunate that Mr. Hall talked about people violating the law if the judge ruled in the state's favor. I think that was inappropriate, and it is my hope that no one, whether on Maui or any other island, will decide to violate the law.
Will you seek any legal remedy in that regard?
Well, it is our hope that when the Superferry begins operations, that everyone will obey the law. It's our hope and our expectation.
It's got to be at least in the back of your mind, though. I mean, is it a fear that people might try to take justice into their own hands?
It's not a fear that anyone's going to take justice into their own hands, and we hope justice was what was done today. And it is our hope that everyone, as Judge Cardozo said, will respect the rule of law and will follow the law and will resort to legal process if they believe that Judge Cardozo made a mistake in his legal ruling.
But I did happen to overhear someone leaving the courtroom say that they had their wetsuit ready. Is that, I mean, it seems like people are gearing up to get in the water and try to stop the Superferry.
I think I answered your question.
Mr. Bennett, thank you.
Mr. Bennett, did you provide any advice to the governor or any other officials on the legality of the exemption?
As I've said a number of times, whatever advice I may or may not have provided to anyone, legal advice is protected by the attorney-client privilege.
Can you say whether the advice was provided?
So I think I've answered that. I think I've answered that question too.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Maui today.